That little youngin' up to something, he gon' roll when it's right. Ain't no question, they gon' make him take a soul in the night. Once he ran from automatics, he done chose.
Now, people that are in different lanes, you know what I'm saying, they have a popular name, big names. You guys have your popular name in your lane. They ask you guys for discounts because they believe it may give you guys more popularity. How do you guys feel about that?
I ain't with it. Hey, it's too much hard work behind it, man. I done drove 20, 30 hours. I think my longest trip by myself was 31 hours.
Damn.
I done drove 31 hours, I done drove 27 hours, I done drove 24 hours just to get to a dog show, bro. So, to me, just you buying a dog or getting a dog for me for promotion or whatever, bro, it's not worth, you know, the time and the late nights, early mornings that I'd have put in, dog. You know, when at the same time, like, I can't lie though, you can't. A rapper posts that he bought a dog for you, knowing that he didn't buy a dog for you. But, bruh, think about the thousands and millions that actually see his post and be like, oh shit, we want a dog from him now because he posted it.
Yeah.
So it boiled down to your integrity, bro. Like, you know, how you really feel about yourself, bro, you know. So it can go either ways, bro. It can help you or it can hurt you, or it can really take you off, bro. Because I know people that they gave somebody a dog for promotion, but guess what? Bro, they took off after that. Damn. I'm talking about went on to make thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, but it's like, it's your pride, bro. Like, how much pride you got? Yeah. You know, are you willing to do that, or are you willing to, you know, take the other route? I'm just the type, I'm not excited about money. So, you know, I'm going to take the other route.
I just feel like it shouldn't be free. Like even if it's a rapper, like, you see it's a business, like, you just got to respect any business.
At the end of the day, it's big. Like,
but, like, it could be negotiations, like, if you a business person, you know what I'm saying? It could be a negotiation, but this don't come to, just because you a rapper, don't come and be like, hey, let me get a dog.
But every move you make, you got to make sure it's setting you up for
for sure.
Setting you up for your future. You know what I mean? No matter if it's lowering the price on a dog to a certain person or even a shit. I hate to say it, but I won't do them no more payment plan.
And payment plans for the dogs too.
Shit, it's like
it's real.
Porno.
Damn.
It get real.
Now, if you guys to purchase a dog, what would be like the only thing you would look for into that dog to confirm you buying it?
It all depends what you're buying, you know what I mean? If you're buying a stud, you're buying a female to produce, if you're buying a puppy, if you're buying a dog, if that dog has promotion behind it. So it's like Pokemon Go, he already had thousands of dollars put into his promotion prior to me purchasing him.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to put numbers out there, but let's just say it was almost at 30 racks for that dog. But I got my 30K back in less than a month by lowering his stud fee, because more people could afford to purchase that stud fee. So I'm saying, so when I brought him down from Cali, brought him to Texas, he was at 5,000 for the stud fee. I lowered 2,500.
Damn. Now, we did speak about this off camera a little bit, the frozen straws. You know what I'm saying? How does that work? Like, can you kind of break down that whole process for us?
If you got a real popular stud, unfortunately things do happen. So you automatically, if your stud is hitting, you want to free some semen to automatically ensure you have that semen.
Yeah.
And so, say if something does happen to the dog, okay, people will pay more for that semen now.
Oh, so it increase.
He won't be available no more.
Whoa, damn, that's a big business, man.
So it's just how you work, what you think, and how what you're gonna push at the time, you know.
For sure. Yeah. Now, what are some like defects into the dogs? You know what I'm saying, that can make them just a bad dog?
Well, you got a lot of people coming into this game thinking they could make the next big thing by mixing this and mixing that. You know what I mean? Exotics have been around since like when we started, about 6-7 years strong now, and then 8 years, almost to 10 for people, the beginners. You know what I mean? So you got a lot of new people coming in when all the kinks are already ironed out, and then just fucking it all up again. You know what I mean?
But then at the same time, even the stuff that everybody prefer and like, you got other people that look at them dogs as like, what are these? Like, I don't like these dogs, but it ain't for them to like. If they don't like it, cause you got, I guarantee you, if you get one of these dogs, any of these, whatever's is listed, and you take it and walk it at a park or something, it's a head turner like. But you got,
my bad. Pretty much there's pretty much how can I say it, a cup of for everybody's tea, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. So like
there's so many classes now. You got your XLs, you got your pockets, you got your standards, you got your extremes, you got your micros, you got your exotics. So there's so many for everybody's cup of tea, you know what I mean? Like there's so many styles now.
For sure. Now, what advice would you guys have for like any other somebody up and coming that want to get into the game? What advice would you give them?
As far as what,
like breeding dogs,
breeding,
or even throwing shows?
At least
promotion.
At least come in the game with a vision, though, bro. Even before throwing shows and even before, you know, purchasing dogs, bro. At least have a vision on what style and type of dog that you actually willing to deal with, or just really not being biased to your own yard as well. You know, actually knowing the flaws on the dog, what do and don't supposed to go on the dog. You know, as far as health issues, you know, how a dog supposed to walk, how a dog supposed to breathe, you know, what a dog actually is supposed to look like versus this style of breed or this style of dog. You know, so it's just it actually depends on bird. Like
really have to be honest, I don't even think you could just really throw one of these. Like you can't just do a show and you don't really like the animal. I don't like, cause you gotta be around all these animals. Like you gotta know really. You gotta think like what is all of this. Like you gotta know. It's a lot of things that go into it, so you can't just.
It sounds like a lot of education you have to know behind it before jumping in.
For me, as far as breeding, my first piece of advice is don't get in it if you ain't expected to take a couple L's because you're gonna take them. I'm telling you, I'm not talking.
You can make some money.
And I'm not talking about little hits. I'm talking about big hits. Just to breed a good name dog.
I lost my 3 best dogs, boy.
Damn. Is that like discouraging in a sense? Like once you take L's like that?
No, just if you ain't built for it, like if you ain't that type of person to fall down and get back up, because you're gonna fall. You're gonna take some L's. You're gonna lose some money. You're gonna spend a lot of money. All your breeds ain't gonna hit. Some dogs that are gonna die.
You got some people that get in and think that as soon as they get this dog, it's nah, that dog probably won't even produce. Like, and they spend all of their money. But like, you gotta keep if it's not for you or you don't really like the game, you're not gonna keep going. Some people will be done sold that dog and never fuck with the dogs again. Like,
I'm gonna show you something, bro. I done lost three of my favorite dogs. Not the last one, but the one before that. Bro, when she died, she was 6 days away from dropping puppies, but I cried for like 3 hours. But I'm gonna show you a dog that really, really, really hurt my feelings. And if you know what taxidermy is, then you know this having the dog stuff, like how they go get deer stuff and shit like that. Well, I don't want to cuss on this, but things like that, like this dog right here, he taxidermy. It cost $3,100 to have him taxidermy.
Damn.
Yeah.
God.
That's how deep it can get, bro. Like,
let me see.
But like that dog that made me over $100,000, bro.
And he still takes it to
and I lost that dog, bro. Yeah.
Damn.
He taxidermy dog.
You just recently lost him?
Nah, I lost Lil Bags like 2 years ago now. Like, and he still got Cuban link chains. I still buy stuff.
That's the dog that you had the great connection, like when you walk around the stage, he saw with you. Okay.
Yeah, this dog made me who I am in this game. And right now to this day, people still ask me, even though he gone and I got a taxidermy, people still ask me to this day, hey bro, you'll bring him out? And I still bring him out, bro. The dog take like 2, 3, 4, 500 pictures when he come out.
Damn.
Yeah, it's because it's different. Like how they go get deers and put them on their walls. Bro, he was a legend, dog. So, you know, he was before his time. And it's the same thing, bro. He, you know, it's the love of the dog and the connection that we actually brought to the game, bro, to show people the bond of the owner and the dog. And people look up to that away from the money that you can make. Like, people look like, oh man, I can have this bond with my dog, and bro, we can build this and build that just based off of how me and my dog bond together, bro. That's, people look up to that. Yeah, but like I actually love that dog away from no matter how much money he made or didn't make. Like, I really love that dog. Yeah. I wouldn't compare him to the love with me and my kids, but bro, the level down from my kids, bro,
that's big.
Boy, I cried. Ooh, oh my God, I can't tell you how long I cried when he died.
But you got some people, like, even from a kid, like, they fuck with dogs like that. Like, even like, that's how you know, like, even when you knew, like, even before you knew that you could make money off of it, like, it's just, you gotta have that compassion. Like, that's why
that was him.
You know what I'm saying? Like Gates, like, that's why they didn't understand. Like, he let the dog lick him in the mouth, and this is way before people knew that they was making. Well, the industry knew that before that they knew that they could make a dime off the dog. He had dog licking him in the mouth. Damn. And people didn't know, but he loved his dogs. You know what I'm saying? Really, any animal.
Yeah, I see that connection though. Yeah, I see how that can happen.
Yeah, it's different.
Now, what can we expect from you guys within the next 6 months to a year? What you guys got coming for us?
Say, man, it's super crazy for me, man. On top of shows, I got 3.0. I just did 2.0 September the 11th. It was huge. I did my first one in March the 19th. It was huge. I got 3.0 coming up March the 19th, 2022. The first day I sold 195 booths. Altogether I got 323 booths, man. So it looked like another crazy turnout, bro. Probably bigger than the first one and the second one. Then 4.0 is already in the making. I'm taking that out of state. And then I got a breeding dropping October the 30th. Oh man, I got a lot going on right now, man. I got 6 bad females at the crib, man. So, you know, bro, it's a lot going on. I'm booked for a show almost every week. $2,000 to get me out, plus my flight, my room, and my rental.
How can we reach you if we want to book you?
Man, June Williams 318 on Instagram. Over 40,000 followers. June Williams on Facebook, 5,000 friends. Over 25,000 followers on Facebook, bro. So, you know, that's it depends on what you're talking about. When you hit me up, I might hit you back. I might not. Like I don't like the attention that came with it. Like I don't like that type of attention, bro. Like I'm cool, you know. It's just, but
it's a part of the game, though.
Yeah,
too.
you got to move different, bro. Yeah, so it ain't, you know, it's a little bit different.
For sure. So what can we expect from you two guys coming up?
Shit, we got the Bully Takeover 2 Unleashed. Shit, it's gonna be a movie, cause you already know the first one was a movie, right. You know what I'm saying? But this one gonna be even bigger, you know what I'm saying? So it get 20,000 square feet, and it's, you know, I got my boy Brian Ruiz. I had to bring my boy from San Antonio. Yeah. My boy came out from, you know what I'm talking about? And I got my boy June, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a movie.
Where is it gonna be located?
It's gonna be in Plano, and it's December the 12th. And it's on a Sunday, so yeah, it's gonna be in the inside too. So
open to the public.
It's open to the public, but it's gonna be in the building. So you know, all the dogs gonna be in the AC. You know, you ain't gotta worry about the dogs overheating. None of that. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying. But even around that time being cool, you know, it's in December. Perfect. But it's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying.
Now, where can we reach you if we wanna link with you?
You know, you can hit me on Instagram, Rari Money. RARI Money _, and Jabaz Martell Backus on Facebook.
For sure.
Me, I got his show coming up. Oh, that one's gonna be ridiculous. And then we got the one in LA with Gabriel, and then I just got done with Bully Cash Days 4, and that one was a 2-day event. And I had some amateur and pro boxing, and with COVID going on, that was a big old headache because I was the first one to get the green light to throw a boxing event.
Yeah, that's love, man. But I appreciate y'all for coming out. Let me get this interview. Got some pioneers in front of the camera, man. We're gonna be keeping up with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
That little youngin' up to something, he gon' roll when it's right. Ain't no question, they gon' make him take a soul in the night. Once he ran from automatics, he done chose not to fight. We gon'